Caledonia is a Zimbabwe-focused gold producer. Currently we have one producing asset called the Blanket Mine, which is in the south of the country. We bought that in 2006 from Kinross, and since then we've increased production from about 24,000 ounces to 75,000 ounces. Deep level mine operates down to about 4,000 feet below surface, and it's a lovely little cash generator. In addition to the Blanket Mine, over the last 3 years we've assembled a portfolio of exploration and development assets. So the first one off the rank will be Bilboes, which is a development project. We've got Marley Green, which is halfway between development and exploration. Then we also have the Matapa asset, which is immediately next door to Bilboes, and that's a pure exploration play. The Bilboes project is a large, high-grade, open-pittable resource. It's got 2.5 million ounces at measured and indicated, a further 500,000 at inferred, grade of about 2.3 grams a tonne, and that compares with most new open-pit gold mines, which have a grade of less than a gram a tonne, so it's big, it's high-grade.
Bilboes started as small mines by Anglo-American in Zimbabwe. Over the years, as more exploration took place, they just expanded the production and mining oxide resources until all the oxides were almost exhausted. By the time we started doing exploration, we actually had an idea that the Bilboes project could be a mid-sized gold-producing asset. What we needed was to put more money into it, determine the size of the resource, and look at least in operation producing up to 200,000 ounces per year. We had no doubt that we could achieve this based on the initial exploration which had been done. So in a way, it was an attractive proposition in the sense that it would be one of the bigger gold producing assets in the country.
We closed the deal in January 2023. We issued New Caledonia shares for about 28% of the fully diluted shares, which at that time was a value of about $65 million. We started looking at it in 2016, and we were very pleased that after 5 or 6 years of negotiation, we finally managed to get our hands on it. The next steps are to take the PEA, which we published recently, and upgrade that to a full feasibility study. The route that we're now taking will be a single-phase development with a build time of approximately 2 years.
Basically, where we are now is we have to start raising capital for Bilboes. So we are just about to start conversations with financial institutions where we expect to raise debt and start building the project.
We're continuing to invest in Zimbabwe because we've operated there very successfully since 2006. We've built up really good, deep, strong relationships with government, with the local community, with all the people we need to work alongside. We believe that Zimbabwe is very underexplored. We know that there are very high quality exploration assets there, and we've proven that by getting our hands on Bilboes, which is one of Africa's biggest, highest grade gold projects. In 5 years' time, I expect that we'll have Blanket continuing to produce reliably at 75,000 ounces a year. I expect that Bilboes will be operating at 170,000 ounces a year, so that's about 250,000 ounces all in. And then, depending on the exploration success at Matapa, which I'm very excited about, you can see the route now to go from a 75,000 ounce a year up to, say, 250,000 ounces, and then maybe beyond that. So it completely transformed the scale of our business. At that point, we will be a multi-asset, Zimbabwe-focused gold producer.